if you are a Danzaru specialist from Professor Okazaki, he has 48 eyes. So if you guys come out of Hawaii, or the instructors come out of Hawaii, and they're Danzaru specialists, Professor Henry Okazaki, he got 48 eyes down in 1917 in that area from Puna, Hawaii. So what I'm going to do is similar to the belt. This wood in the center, it's a weapon that we use, the old ancient people. It's about 4 inches, 5 inches long, but with 2 points at the end. I made it dull so that too many of my students was getting hurt. So we felt when I do the demonstration, we'll use this. But I want to demonstrate this first on the knife. So I'm going to do it both ways. Come with my knife. I want to make sure that my stance, the kani, the man is drawing the person in, so the man on the bottom has to be stable enough. What I'm going to do is lay my rope on top of the guy so the knife doesn't come up. My knuckles is the one that's going to pull a lock in and more or less redirect him and matter about 5 inches to my right. This way I can more or less draw him in and do a redirection of his weapon. But it's my second hand that I need to break the jaw. If you notice, the jaw is squared up. That's what I want to do on my index punch, so I can draw that punch over. Everything is snapped from point A to point B. So as I draw him, my left hand is going to push him on the side. So I got a full direction. My right foot kind of come in to close the gap on him. Now as I come in, I'm going to give him a choke. I'm using my knuckle to choke him on the outside. As I choke him in, my right elbow is going to slip up. Now my knuckles is pushing him down. You feel that? Mm-hmm. Down, that gives me time to turn him over. Now I have a choke. If you notice, most people are using chokes like this. But I'm going to demonstrate this on this gentleman. He's the one that raised his hand to the professor that was here earlier. But good now. I'm going to show from this side. I got a gap about 4 inches. I'm using tap. Okay, now I'm going to go on this side. Turn on this side. If you notice the gap and where the choke is coming from, you remember Grandma used to wash clothes? Those knuckles, it pushes down in the heel. This is what I'm doing. So the old Hawaiians use their knuckles to take somebody out. They use their knuckles to draw the bone and dislocate the bone. They draw the knuckles and palm of the hand to bring the fella in. I know it don't make sense, but the choke I'm doing now, the gap is between 3 to 5 inches apart. It would take me in less than a second to put this man out with this type of choke. So I'm not doing all of this stuff. So what I'm going to demonstrate right now, I'm going to go this side, is the throwing technique. So we call this hikua. So the man come in, we use our lima, which is the hands of a ka'ane. Everybody, ka'ane? Ka'ane. Strangling cord. So as he come in, again, I want to make sure I got him trapped up to a certain point. I want to bring him in, and I want to redirect that hand. Now, it's not a punch, but I'm going to follow his bone as I throw my double punch up to him. And my double punch is this. Here's my first punch. Here's my second punch. Let me show him here. As he's coming in, I want to show my first punch, second punch. So I'm just going to float this right in so I can hit him twice with one motion. So now I go with the throw. I want to redirect, pull a hand, double punch him, get the choke, and set him up with the throw. Go over for me, brother. Okay, you okay? All right. Let me do this slow on this side. As the man coming in, I want to make sure my hip pulls over, and I got a split second to trap that hand. So as I pull him in, I move my left hand up, throw the punch. Now I'm going to hug him like I love this guy. We call him Mahu in Hawaii. One of those funny guys. My left hand is going to punch, my right hand is going to pull. And in most Chinese got that push-pull. But what I'm trying to do is stay with this man at the same time. Now I'm using my elbow, my knuckles, and my right hand to choke him and turn him so I shift. Go over, brother. I want to make sure now, look at my hand. You guys see the gap? You see the choke? I don't want to do that. I want to punch him and push my knuckle down. Call him. This is a better choke than going like this. I'm going to put this away. And I'm going with, most Americans call this dipstick. I was thinking of what I was going to say. I got to watch my language. I came in earlier to see how many young children was here. And what I teach don't belong to the little kids. You have to be 16 and up to train in my halal. Halal means school. We have other things that we teach the children, and that's not hula. We teach them some that they use like you people does. Okay, now, as she comes forward, again, my left hand is not going to block. That's what it's going to block. Are you okay, brother? Okay, good. He volunteered about an hour ago. And by the way, he belongs to Sigong George Lim. So he's from Hawaii, so I thought I use this man. What it is now, as she's coming in, I want to bust. Oh. Yeah, put your finger there. Everybody look. Most Hawaiian chords look at the man coming with his weapon. If the finger is sticking out, that's the first thing we're going to go for. So we are bone specialists. That means if I use it on Miyakawa, I'm going to slam. Okay, hold him the right way. I'm going to slam as hard as I can to bust this. But look at my check hand. I want to make sure this guy doesn't curl back and trying to catch me. You guys see this? So I got to respect the screamers. I got to respect the Indian fighters. And I got to respect all the guys from Indonesia. I got to respect them. I have to know. So what I'm going to do is snap that hand, but leave me an inch from his hip. I want to drive my weapon in there. I want to get in there so he starts shaking this. Once he does that, I reach as far as I can. I'm going to pull that thing out. Now I want to kick his called level. Sit down. I want to bust him right in the head with his weapon. I don't want him to get away from me because I like this Captain Cook. You guys remember the Captain Cook? Okay. I asked my dad, did you eat this guy? He said, no, not me. My mother said, yeah, right. So I'm going to go underneath and trap him. But look at his foot. I want to make sure he doesn't use any judo slips on me. My left hand is going to punch, my right hand is going to choke. I'm going to bring him down so that I got a spear in the back and a choke. Tap out, brother. Now I'm going to go with another weapon. One more minute. Hurry up. I'm going to go with the paddle. You guys that are surfers, give me a staff. You guys that are surfers, come down. I want to hit that hand. I want to go for the knuckles. I got to get my foot out of the way so that he doesn't come underneath. I'm going to do this slow. I want to bust this guy's knuckles. And I'm going to chop his ear. Now we're going to make love to him. This is what I'm doing. Feel that? I want to get on the other side. I want to get the other side. Now I'm going to kiss this guy. But I want to take him out to my left in the back of me. I want to close the gap. So when I come up, I chop him in the okole. Everybody, okole. Chop him in his neck. Now watch my hand. I'm not doing this. Ready? Watch my right hand. So because it's top heavy. Okay, come up quick. How much time? 30 seconds? None? I'm done. Aloha.